Good morning, dear students. Here is Moses. Today we'll focus with the ordinary level students. And before we continue here, please, I would like each and every student to subscribe. Whenever you have this video, subscribe to get to benefit from more of this video. The first topic that we are going to work on will be Cameroon on the eve of German annexation. Good. And under this Cameroon on the eve of German annexation, we are going to concentrate on one particular question for the first day that I'm starting with people today. Why did European powers scramble to annex Cameroon? Why was the British government reluctant to annex Cameroon before 1884? Explain why the British government finally decided to annex Cameroon. Now, to interpret this question at the ordinary level, the first part, you are going to give reason why Britain, France, and Germany scrambled to annex Cameroon. The second part, you are going to give why British was reluctant to annex Cameroon. And the third part, why the British government finally decided to annex Cameroon. At the ordinary level, you don't need an introduction. But here, I'm going to give you an introduction. The introduction here is also to define the key term. That's all. And what is the key term of our question? The scramble for Cameroon. So I will define the scramble for Cameroon as the race or competition or struggle by Britain, Germany, and to an extent France to annex Cameroon. This is our brief introduction. Now, we'll move to the main focus of our work. The main focus of our work is to examine why European powers scrambled to annex Cameroon. That's the first part of our question. Why European powers scrambled to annex Cameroon. Good. European powers scrambled to annex Cameroon in order to satisfy what their economic, political, and social benefit. Let us start now with economic. Economically, they wanted a market to sell their manufactured goods. This was because of the Industrial Revolution in Europe, which led to the overpopulation or production of goods that could not be sold in European market. Hence, the scramble over Cameroon in order to acquire what market. They wanted cheap raw materials for their home industry like ivory, palm oil, and palm kernel, which was believed to be available in abundance in Cameroon. They discovered fertile land in Cameroon which was good for plantation agriculture. Example, the rich fertile volcanic soil of Mount Fako. Now, you move now. Socially, in the social domain, they wanted to create an extra living space for their excess population. Another social factor was because they wanted to spread European cultures and civilization to the native who were considered backward. In the political domain, they wanted to win honor and prestige. It was believed that the more territory you have, the more powerful you were. They wanted to compensate territorial losses. Example, France wanted to compensate the loss of Alsace and Lorraine to Germany. They wanted to control the natural port and harbor, which could be used in times of war. Example, the Ambas base and the Douala port. British reluctance to annex Cameroon influenced other European powers to develop interest in the territory. Then lastly, the empire ambition of some European powers caused the scramble for Cameroon. France, for example, wanted to link her territory from Algeria to French Equatorial Africa, and Britain from West Africa covering Cameroon. This is the first part of our question. The second part of our question now requires us to analyze why British government was reluctant or unwilling to annex Cameroon. She was reluctant because of the following reasons. Britain believed that she already had enough territory in West Africa, like Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and Ghana. Hence, she did not want to add Cameroon. Britain did not foresee the colonial ambitions of other European powers in Cameroon, like Germany. Britain thought that the territory was not economically rich to sustain colonial administration. Hence, she refused to annex the territory. The intertribal wars in the territories discouraged the British, as earlier mentioned by Lord Kimberley. You also have these points: the British did not have sufficient colonial administrators. Many of them were not willing to come to Africa due to tropical diseases like malaria. Lastly, Britain wanted to avoid further clashes with France, whose activity were advancing from the southern part of Cameroon. Then the third part of our question here requires us to analyze why British later changed her mind and joined the scramble for Cameroon. She changed her mind because of the following reasons. The British traders and missionaries pressurized the British government to annex Cameroon. Hence, the British government had no choice than to annex the territory. The British were frightened by the activity of the French traders in the territory who were advancing from the southern coast towards the western coast. Consort Herward, on a sick leave in Britain, revealed the economic potential of the territory to the British government. This influenced the British government to accept annexation. Britain was also influenced by the persistent request for annexation by the native rulers. Britain wanted to counteract Germans' plan in the territory. Bismarck sent secret information to Nachtigal in Lisbon to annex Cameroon. Then the French trading activities plus the French traders, ramped with that of the British, and the French traders started sending away British traders from Malimba, Campo, and Batanga after signing a treaty with King Pass All of Malimba. This frightened the British trader, who decided to request for their home government to annex the territory. Lastly, the Industrial Revolution needed more raw materials like ivory, farm products, which were available in abundance in Cameroon. Now, to end, like and subscribe to the YouTube page to benefit from more of these videos. Thank you very much. You are free to contact the number to join the WhatsApp group.